Hey everybody, it's Jenna Allen with Mental Health Today. Let me just move there, that's a little better. Today is going to be a really interesting topic, and it's going to be about feminine and masculinity. This is actually something I'm really passionate about talking about too, because I have my own personal opinion on both of them. I am not somebody that is a huge feminist, honestly, and that's probably why I'm very picky and choosy with the people I surround myself with, because I'm more of somebody that believes in equal rights more than I'm not a huge feminist. Yes, I do believe certain things as a woman, but I would say I'm a mix of both. I'm feminine and I'm also masculine. And I think having a bit of both is actually good. In my opinion, I think that women I think that there is something very special about a woman having a little bit of masculinity and being independent and being able to work. And I also think it can be really, really helpful for a man to be a little feminine and be able to show emotion. I think that having a mix of both in your personality can really go a long way. And for me, I would consider myself a bit both. I'm very independent. I like to work hard. I like to go after my goals. And, I do, some people when I consider myself more of a tomboy than a girly girl. I'm not really, I'm not one of those girls that are kind of I wouldn't consider myself dramatic about little things, you know what I mean? I'm not, maybe when it comes to my pain tolerance, that's a little different, but when it comes to, my physical pain tolerance, yeah, I'm weak when it comes to that, but I can own that completely, but, no, I would say I'm a mix of feminine and masculine, and my feminine side, I'm not the greatest at my wording sometimes, so don't mind me. My feminine side is I'm an emotional person in a sense of I'm an empath, so I'm really connected with my feelings. I'm very all about boundaries and growth and empowering other women and all that stuff. So I am feminine in some ways. I just don't really hang out with people women that are all about, oh, all men are bad, and I'm trying to attract people that respect both genders, I guess you could say. I see so many TikTok videos about women dissing men, and they're constantly complaining about how men are this and men are that. And don't get me wrong, I have been in a relationship with a narcissist. I know how it goes, and I know. And even though, yeah, you can feel how you want to feel, but I think the problem with our society, especially when it comes to relationships, is that a lot of women I don't know if they enjoy it, but I think that a lot of women naturally want to have power. And I mean, so do men, right? I think the problem as a society is we don't consider that, we're taught at a young age that men are supposed to protect us, men are supposed to do this for us, but there's so many things that we're taught, and it messes with our heads, and we get brainwashed. And the reality is, men are abused just as badly as women are. And I think that it's important to recognize that just because you're a woman doesn't mean you're the only gender that gets abused and gets treated poorly, and there are a lot of women that are narcissistic. I've met a few of them. I've had a couple of them in my life. So men are not the only people that can be narcissistic, and so that's why I'm saying I'm not really a big feminist, because I'm not somebody that believes women are better than men, and I don't believe men are better than women. I'm a person that believes in equality. And I'm very picky who I surround myself with. I won't surround myself with a woman that blames all men, and I won't surround myself with guy friends that are all about blaming all women either. I prefer to be friends with, I prefer to attract people that are about equality and realizing that like men and women are equally abused, and men and women are like, they're equal. Like, men are just as entitled to their feelings and their struggles just as much as women are. So yeah, but yeah, I think femininity, my personal opinion, I think that as a person, I think having a mix of both is really good. Like, I definitely think that, men should not be intimidated by women's masculinity. Like, I think it's actually really important for, if you're in a relationship with your woman and she's masculine, I think it's important to support that in a way, because I don't think a relationship should be about power or about control. I think a relationship should be about just supporting each other's passions and who you are, right? Like, me and my boyfriend, we're like a mix of both. Like, he's definitely masculine, but like, he has his moments where he's, like, he's definitely like learning about like emotions and all that stuff. Whereas like, for me, I'm masculine, but I'm also like like, I think having a mix of both really is important, because then you can be independent, but then you can also be someone that's in tune with your emotions. So yeah, I think having a mix of both is really important. I think it's hard when people have like if you're too masculine and you don't show your emotions, you don't set boundaries, you don't communicate how you feel, you can actually, you're blocking off your emotional side, and you're preventing yourself from growing internally. And that's my opinion. And I think if you're too feminine, you're never gonna have thick skin to be able to handle, I guess everybody's got a different view on femininity, feminist and masculinity. Everyone's got a different view, but my view on it is, I think that like having a mix of both really is important. And this video is not going to be very long, but I just wanted to kind of give you guys my personal opinion on what I think of both. I think having both is healthy, because then you have that independence, you have that like masculinity to you, but then you've also got that feminine side that can really get you in tune with your emotions. So that's my thoughts on it. But that's all I have for you guys today. But stay tuned, because my next video I'll be talking about influential relationships, and so I'm super excited for that. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time on Mental Health Today. Bye!